All right, welcome back to the American Movie Podcast. This is your host, Matthew Benjamin. What's going on? I just saw The Circle, and it was okay. It's a cool premise. It's starring Emma Watson, John Boyega, and this upcoming Hanks? I'm getting information from my producer right now. It's pronounced Hanks. So May's a young girl, and she's at this monotonous job. She's just doing customer service. She's getting billing and stuff like that. So she's just kind of working day in and day out, kind of living for the weekend. She likes kayak and stuff like that. Then she gets this opportunity to work at this technological giant called The Circle, which Tom Hanks. And this is pretty much a technological cloud that holds everybody's information, and there's almost 2/3 of the nation use this product, and it's just the equivalent of a Google. And she's super ambitious, she's super hardworking. She starts working her way up into the ranks, and she's progressing really well, and everything is going swimmingly. And then everything is not as it seems. Now, The Circle's coming out with this new product, and it's these little itty bitty cameras that you can put all over the world, and they retrieve all of the data, and they send back all the analytics, such as biomarkers, face recognition, all the way back to The Circle's platform and servers. And as she's working there, her family life isn't very good right now. Her father's very sick, and she doesn't have that many friends anymore. Her friend Mercer, she's grown apart with him. He's more of the opposition of the narrative. He's like, well, I want to speak to you in person. I want to talk to you face to face rather than in this technological age where we send text messages, Snapchats, all the way through these filters, through these devices. He's actually kind of Amish. He's not really Amish, but he works with his hands. He's a worksman. He's a craftsman, and there's nothing wrong with that. And The Circle's motif is more of, let's remove privacy. We want everything to be transparent, because when there's no secrets, there's no knowledge that's kept from other people, and transparency is how society should progress. And we work better, and everything will be way better when everything is transparent and known. Now, I don't want to go too much into spoilers, but this was an all right movie. I really enjoyed the concept. I enjoyed the thought-provoking narrative of it, but it could have been a little bit better. It was a little slow. The performances were great. Like, nobody stuck out. Nobody was bad. But it was just all right, with such a cool storyline and such a new and unique take on this this digital impact on society and all the platforms and their influence to millions and millions of people. I think they could have done a little bit better with it, but it was okay. It was okay. You're still going to walk away glad you saw it. It sparked a narrative. It sparked some engagement, and it took angles and pathways that you never really considered before. So you do walk away with it with a different type of insight, maybe a different opinion on privacy and letting people inside of your life that you have no idea who they are, and they're just voyeurs. So it was all right. There was a couple twists that I did not see. Like, there was a lot going on in this movie. It was a little bit longer. I think if you enjoy the philosophical debate of transparency and privacy and whose right is what, and do we have the individual rights, or should society overcome the individual, and thought-provoking, but I felt like it could have done a little bit better within the narrative and stuff like that. So it was just okay for me. But it doesn't make it a bad movie whatsoever. The performances were good. Everything was shot well. Everything was just a little bit off, and then a little bit eerie. And there was just a little bit of uncomfortableness with the interaction between the circlers, who it seems like a cult. It honestly seems like a cult, and they just have these weird frequencies that everybody runs on. And it's super uncomfortable most of the time with the interactions of the circlers, which I think is hilarious that they call themselves that. So, but yeah, check this out if you want. It's open. It comes out April 28th. It was a cool movie, especially if you want the philosophical debate of that. If you enjoy that type of stuff, don't expect a action-packed type movie. It was more of a slow, mysterious, and there was a few lulls in it. But overall, it was okay. But thank you so much for watching. If you could like, comment, subscribe, a lot of good stuff to come. I try and see every movie as soon as it comes out. But yes, that's my take on The Circle. If you could like, comment, subscribe, I would deeply, deeply appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. A lot of good stuff is to come, so you want to keep in touch with me. And if you could hit that little bell when you subscribe, it'll send you immediate notifications, so you get to see the latest and greatest stuff with cinema and everything else under the sun. So if you want to subscribe go for it. If you want to support the podcast, there are 2 links down below. This podcast is supported by Onnit, and it's vitamin supplements, everything total human optimization. And then there's also an Amazon link. If you go to that Amazon link, click on it or bookmark it. Any purchase that you go through with that link, it will support the podcast. Just a small percentage of each purchase will come back to the podcast with no extra charge to you whatsoever. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Again, I deeply, deeply appreciate it. Comment below and let me know what you think about society and social media and its impact. So if you could do that, I would deeply appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe again. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Matthew Benjamin with the American Movie Podcast. Bye, 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 bye.